Damn, I gotta shave. Yeah, just sit there and awkwardly stare at me eat. There you go. People are weird, man. You've been sitting in here for this long and you haven't said a word. I just don't get it. Well, it looks like it's going to be 30 minutes and then I'm out of here. People been in here just awkwardly watching me eat chili but hadn't said a fucking word. No damn sense. Hey, Diana, what's up? Finally, somebody said something. Yeah. You can use it, though, if you need it. I'm okay. You? Good. Good. Oh, good. Went to Goodwill and Riley, what's up? How many books are left? 16 are left. 16 of the original 35. I went to Goodwill today and found a fucking videotape I've been looking for 2 fucking years. "20-minute warning." I'm fucking out of here. Get it done. Okay, there's people showing up and nobody's saying a goddamn thing. Why are people coming? Just like what VHS tape? The movie Ghost with Demi Moore and Patrick Swayze. There's a version of it where the tape is gray. Fuck, I actually left it in the fucking car. I gotta get that out. Where the tape is gray. And like 2 years ago, I actually found one. So like I found it at a Goodwill and I was like, cool, I found this. Awesome, sweet. I also found a VCR there that day. So my dumbass, I plug in the VCR at Goodwill because I have that station where you can, I don't know about your Goodwills if you go to Goodwill, but they have that station where you can plug in shit, see if shit works. So I was just like, oh, let me pop this tape in, see if it works. I pop the tape in, it goes in fine. I pull the tape out, the tape gets stuck and breaks the tape. I was like, you've got to be fucking, of all tapes I could have used, this is the one I fucking used. You know? So I've been on the hunt for this tape again for 2 fucking years, and today I finally found it. And that actually reminds me, I bought a puzzle today. Let's see if I already... No, I don't. I don't have it. Awesome. Badass. And the only Ghost VHS I always usually come across is a fucking McDonald's giveaway ones. What's the difference between the VHS and the Blu-ray? There's not really a difference. I just wanted the fucking VHS, the great tape, just for the novelty. But I mean, obviously, the picture quality would be really different if you want to argue semantics. Wrong word. I don't know, because I've watched VHS on my God, how many inches the screen is? I don't know. It's a pretty decent screen. When VHS comes up, get it here. Silly Big Hat, what's up, bro? Sorry, my toothpick went under the computer. I had to lift it up. Sorry about that. What's going on? Nothing much, man. Just chilling, waiting for other people to talk. I would say waiting for people to get here, but people are here. They're just not talking. They just like to sit and stare at my ass, sitting here doing nothing, and eat chili. I just ate a bowl of chili, and they just literally, 5 people literally sat here and just watched me eat this bowl of chili, which I guess, I mean, whatever floats your boat, I guess, you know. Instead of just like, hey, how is that chili? Or what do you put in your chili? Or, you know, fucking what kind of beans do you use and shit? No, just sat there and watched me fucking eat it and shit. You're a collector, haven't bought a VHS in years. Yeah, I'm very selective when it comes to VHS. Like, if it's like if I find something like obscure on VHS and shit, usual shit. Yeah. If I find something like obscure on VHS, I'm just like, oh shit, I gotta fucking get this. Or if it's like something that like you have to watch on VHS, like for some reason, like I have it on DVD and I'll watch it on DVD if I want to and shit. But like sometimes I just feel the need to watch the movie Jumpin' Jack Flash on VHS. I just feel like that's the way to watch it, you know. Jumpin' Jack Flash, in case you don't know, fucking Whoopi Goldberg movie from the 80s. That's just the way to watch it. You know, there's a couple movies I feel that way. I mean, Nothing to Lose with Martin Lawrence and Tim Robbins. Again, I have it on DVD. It's fine. But, like, I just feel VHS is the way to watch that movie. Not as extreme as Wet Movie 1. I used to be at one point. I will admit, I had my extreme days. Like when Freddy vs. Jason came out back in 2003, I bought 2 copies. One that I could keep sealed in plastic, and one that I could watch and shit. Because that's how big of a fan of that movie I was and shit. You know, these days I'm just like, fuck, man. I gotta really fucking like a movie to buy it brand new and shit. Like I just recently bought Birds of Prey brand new from Amazon. I couldn't tell you the last time I bought a movie brand new from fucking Amazon. You know, I may have bought them used from Amazon or some shit. But I almost went out and bought the Target exclusive of Birds of Prey, but I didn't like the cover. I was like, I don't like the cover on this bullshit. Fuck it. You know, so I just bought the regular Blu-ray edition and shit. But no, I'm not as extreme as I used to be. I was never as extreme as Wet Movie 1. Never. That motherfucker has miles on me. 8 people here, 2 people contributing. Think about that. Let that sink. This is why we should be rioting, people. This is the reason why. This is why we should be on the streets burning down auto zones and shit. We gotta point that out. I think the only movie I still get extreme with is Night of the Living Dead. Like if I see like a new edition of Night of the Living Dead that I don't own, that has something on there that other editions don't, I'll probably buy it if it's for a good price. And in case you missed it on the last 2 lives, I'll announce it here. I haven't started it yet or anything, so don't be like, "Oh, when the fuck is it coming out?" Because I haven't even fucking pulled up the file for it yet. All I have is an outline on an index card, but I am going to start work on a second book called Retail Hell and the Fire from the Other Side of the Counter. And it's going to be it's going to be the same like format as Stories Nobody Asked For. Like you're going to have a long story, then a quickie story, and so forth. And it's going to just be all like the fuckery of working in retail. You know, you're going to have like weird coworker stories, weird employer stories. Like you'll hear the story of me working at T-Vana, and boy, that was fun. They didn't like me, and I didn't like them. They fired my ass on Christmas Eve. That's how much they didn't like me. You know, but you have to read the book to find out why. So I'll probably start on that this summer, like especially once the weather heats up, and I'll be down here a lot. So people just like to watch. Take it as a but it's still, but like, I mean, I could take it as a compliment, but like when I'm just sitting here for 15 minutes saying nothing, because Big Hat, I'm a participation guy. I rely on you guys, man. You guys got to throw some questions or some comments or fucking something to keep me occupied. Otherwise, it's just. So. Do you have an editor? Well, I'm going to get one for the second book, as we found out, because the story with this one is I got a proof copy. I had one copy, which I think is. Where's that? Here it is. This is the actual proof copy right here, and I went through it, and you have plenty to say. Yeah, but still, you gotta poke the beast a little bit too, But this one right here, I went through it and I found some mistakes. So I was like, all right, we got to fix that. So I went to the file, I fixed the mistakes that I found, and I was like, dope, awesome, sweet. So then all the money that I had saved aside for this project, I then made 35 copies, which is all I had enough for, plus the cover, because I had to pay somebody to do the cover. I did not do the cover. And so I was like, awesome, dope. So I printed out all the books. One night, I was just like, just to be an egotistical bastard, I'm going to read my own book. So I started reading my own book, and I started finding more mistakes. And I was like, son of a bitch. And like I explained on last night's live, I didn't hand it off to anybody to proof. I proofed it 4 times myself. 5 if you count the fucking second, when I counted this one. I didn't want nobody to proof it because, like, I didn't want none of the stories to be spoiled. Like I didn't want to pass it off to one of my friends and be like, here, read this. See if the mistakes you find. And then when it comes out, I'm like, okay, do you want to buy one? I'm like, no, fuck no, I read them all. I proofed it. So for the second one, somebody stepped up and said, I'll proof it for free. So for the second one, we're definitely going to have a proofreader. Will you ship to Ireland? Yeah, the second I find out how much it is. In fact, let me see. Let me see here. Let me see if I can look that up right now. I mean, I'm more than happy to ship overseas, You just got to cover the shipping costs. That's all. That's all I asked for, brother. USPS. Come. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Because I can get like an estimate of how much it's going to cost. So, there you go. Ireland. They ask me all these weird questions that I don't fucking. Well, I don't want you to buy a copy and then I don't know how much the shipping is and everything. I want to have everything, you know, solid before. What the hell? Okay, so right, this is just giving me Express. I'm sorry, unless you're gonna pay $68.55 for Express, that ain't happening. Looking ship. Okay, here, hold on. Let me just do this. Large envelopes. Here we go. David, what's up, man? You're gonna need a locality in if you're doing UPS. I'm not doing UPS. Fuck that noise. Locality? What kind of fucking words are you using, bro? Oh, David, you have missed some things, man. You know what, silly big head? I'm just gonna have to call the post office tomorrow and ask them. And this shit has hit the fan in the world. Yeah, but you missed some shit hitting the fan in here too. You haven't been here in a while. Let's see. What have you missed? All right, let's start with Taylor and I don't talk no more. All right. With that, her and Death Punch are dating. And since I don't talk to Taylor anymore, Death Punch has decided to roll with her. And he does not come around here anymore either. And he does not talk to me anymore either. I tried smoothing things over with him. You know, I gave Taylor an open invitation. I was like, hey, if you two want to come into the live, we'll hash this all out and shit. but they didn't take me up on the offer. So, I think you know about Fartimus being exiled. You know about that one. So, I'll fix this. Dude, I tried, man. I mean, like, I fucking tried, but they just wouldn't listen. Just send snail mail. Yeah, that's what I was going to do, snail mail. I was going to send USPS. And I'll admit, David, I was kind of a dick at one point, you know. So I kind of did some damage there too. Must post it. Yes. What, did David go and try and fix it right now or something? What the fuck? Just post it, man. Has the world gone completely mad? Like, what the fuck is happening now? We have protests all over the world as well. Well, yeah. Hey, when you kill a man in cold blood for no reason, or justifiably no reason, shit's gonna go awry. The next time she's live, I'll dabble in on the chat room. Yeah, because the fucking Death Puncher said he missed you. Because I've got here's the story, David. For anybody who's heard this story already, I apologize, but David has been gone for a while, so David needs to be caught up here. So here's what happened, David. It was a slow night. Rightful protest indeed, but the world, I know, right? People are just like, he killed a black man. We're gonna burn down AutoZone. Like, yeah, that's the right response to that. All right, so anyway, David, this is what happened. Buckle your seatbelt. So one night, it was a slow night. It was like me, Jay, Death Punch, maybe Brett was in here. I'm not for sure. And Taylor. So, you know, it was the usual night. So, Death Punch mentioned something about going to school. I didn't know the motherfucker was in school. I didn't know this, you know? So I was just like, motherfucker, you're in school? Like, how old are you? All right, now, skip ahead a little bit. Apparently he found that insulting. Which, hey, if you would have told me right then and there, we probably could have squashed it because, like, you know I'm touchy about my age and shit. You know, I don't really identify with an age and all that shit. So if you would have told me right then and there, we could have squashed it right then and there. Hello. Mo Lester. So Dave, if you would have told me right then and there, we probably, none of this shit would have probably even happened. But he didn't. So he was like, I don't want to say his age just in case, I don't want to reveal it. But he said his age, and I was just like, oh, okay, cool. What are you in school for? And he told me he was in there for culinary. Oh, awesome, sweet. All of a sudden, Taylor jumps in and she says, like, I've literally gone to school with 60-year-olds, so you need to shut the fuck up. Who the fuck are you talking to? I was just like, what the fuck? And this is not the first time that she's, talked to me like that and shit. Not to mention the multiple times I've come on her channel, and she is just like, oh, I'm not going to fucking post and shit. Not to mention she's wasted my time going on her channel because, I don't mind doing shit for you on your channel, man. But just, then you're not going to post it and shit. That's just wasting my fucking time. That's like me going to work and then not getting paid for it. I'm not going to waste my fucking time. So they disappear from the chat after that. Death Punch tries Susan things over and shit. At this point, they're together. They got together on April 1st. So it took me like 2 weeks to fucking really believe that they were together. I'm bringing someone, their name is Dixie Norris. Fucking, I don't know what to call this, I swear, dude. So if it's the last thing I do, I'm burning I'm burning this world. So, I messaged Def Punch, you know. Dixie Norman's father is in jail, and they are bend over. Dude. Now it's just like a game for you. Like, how many fucking weird names can you come up with? All right, so David, oh, excuse me. I'm gonna be having paid for that chili later. So I go to fucking Def Punch, and I was like, listen, dude, like, you know, I'm not mad at you or anything like that. And he was like, no, I'm not mad at you or anything either. Okay, cool. So the next live I have, I titled it like Shedding Dead Weight. You know, Taylor comes in. Okay, cool. Awesome. So I'm in the middle of like answering somebody's question. I don't know what the fuck it was, but I was answering a question. And she asked, like, what's the dead weight we're shedding? I'm still in the middle of answering a question. You know, I'm still answering. And then she goes, oh, it's me. That's when I finally said it. I was like, listen, you know, simply put, you know, you can either stop talking to me like I'm fucking trash, or you can just get out. And, you know, I think in reality, people would have been like, oh, yeah, maybe we should sit down and probably discuss this problem. Nope. She was like, peace, and left. I was like, really? Did not expect that move. That was a weird flex, bro. So I unadded her on shit, you know. And again, I went to Def Punch. I was like, dude, again, I just want you to know, like, I'm not fucking mad at you or anything like that. I know that's your girl, blah, 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 blah. And he was just like, I hear you, man. I just got to stand with her. To say I'm flabbergasted is an understatement. We have a relationship, a fight, a vow of silence, and soon to be a hero messenger. This is the making of a film. No, it didn't. So now again, Bendover's brother is Harry Balt. Oh my God. So again, I messaged up and I was like, dude, you know, like, there's nothing against you. And he even tells me, he's like, dude, I have no animosity towards you and everything. I just gotta stick in solidarity against her, with her and shit like that, because that's my girl, that's priority, you know, paraphrasing, of course. Cool. So I go live again, and I sent him a link. Well, he happened to be live with Taylor. Okay, cool, no problem. Awesome. Now this is when I start noticing shit getting weird. You know, because usually when I post shit about work on Facebook, because he's one of the rare people I have on my personal Facebook. Now I really don't care. I mean, like, fucking, if I know you from here, not you random fuckers who add me, but if I know you from here and shit, and I'm like, oh, okay, I know you, I'll fucking add you and shit. You know? But he added me when I still had like the Facebook YouTube page. Who is this guy? The wrenches gone out like candy. You're funny though, guy. Keep it up. He came in like, David, you missed it. I stream Dead by Daylight mobile sometimes. I stream games and shit, and he comes in here and fucking he either talks and or plays with me sometimes on Dead by Daylight. And one night somebody was in here acting a fool, so I needed to make him an admin. So that's why he has a wrench. He's good people. So, David, to catch you up to speed here. So now I notice that, you know, Def Punch, you know, he's not fucking commenting on shit. You know, he usually comments on the work shit that I post, all this shit. It's a little weird, but whatever. You know, maybe he's busy. Fuck, I don't give a shit. So now, you know, the books are ordered, you know, and he said he wanted a book, you know. So I messaged him and I was like, hey, man, books are ordered, man. You still want me to put one aside for you? Left on red. All right, cool. No problem, man. Probably busy or some shit, man. There's no worries. Books actually come in. I was like, hey, man, got the books in, man. Do you want me to put one aside for you? Left on red again. Why the fuck are you even keeping me on your friends list at this point? You know, because like I'm a motherfucker that like don't act like you cool with me if we ain't cool. That's just gonna fucking, yeah. I mean, that's just a one-way ticket for me burning down your fucking house. You know. So I finally just sent him a message, basically saying like, look, dude, you yourself said you have no animosity, no beef. You know, all this shit. Like, fucking, you know, if you're going to be this way, man, just unfriend me, dude. You know, like, fuck, man. Like, I'm not going to fucking do the game where, like, you act like you're cool with me when you're not and shit like that. Like, fucking, I'm not going to keep playing the game. Essentially. You know, I didn't say the term keep playing the game. So, he blocks me. Cool. Fair enough. You know? So, let's skip ahead. I go to their live one night, and I was like, you know, I'm going to test the waters here. You know? So I go in there and I'm like, "What's up, party people?" And they were cordial. They were cordial. I mean, like, albeit I was lurking a bit, and they were taking subtle little shots at me here and there. You know, just whenever they could. You know, kind of fucking backwards, kind of, you know, hit me with something. They wouldn't say it, but they were kind of hitting me with something, which I've never said anything bad about them during this whole fucking thing over here. Merely just said what happened, you know, but whatever, you know. So I go in there and I was just like, "What's up, party people?" And they're like, "Oh, what's up?" and shit. And they were talking about praying and shit like that. So I said, "Death Punch, I'm going to pray for you." Then Death Punch responds to it. He was like, "Oh, we're going to start a whole prayer chain." I was like, "Okay, cool." And then I said, "What happened the other day, Death Punch? Did things get a little too real for the Stefford wives?" And oh my God, that's what set them off. They're just like, "You know what? We didn't come to your stream and bother you, man. Just leave, Will. Just leave." You know? So I stayed quiet for a second. And then they were just like, "Can you believe he called us the Stefford wives? Like, can you believe this?" And I was just like, man, it was just a question with a Family Guy reference, man. But all right. You know? Fucking left and shit. Oh, yeah. Not to mention that, like, Taylor was mad that I messaged Death Punch but never messaged her. Here's the PS to that. I messaged both of them. You know what? I'm going to coin the phrase quarantine brain. We've all gone mad. So I messaged both of them in a group chat. I was like, "Listen, like, fucking, here's what happened, blah, blah, blah. Here's what happened." That's when Death Punch told me, like, "Hey, you know, your comment about my age offended me." Okay, cool. Well, fuck, my bad. You know? So Taylor's mad at me that I never messaged her to talk about this. So here I am messaging both of them. Guess who's the only one that fucking talked in that group chat? Death Punch. You know? So anyway. So again, I go into their live stream. And again, this time I lurked for like fucking 2.5 hours. I was like, I'm going to say, and again, they're just taking subtle little jabs at me whenever they can. And, you know, I didn't say anything. You know, but I went there and I finally said, what did I say? Did I say, "What's up, party people," again? I don't remember what my opening line was, but anyway, I waited a good fucking hour before I said anything. And they were just like positive vibes only. So I was like, all right, I'll keep it positive then, you know? So they even she even invited me onto her birthday live stream, which I was like, okay, you know, shit. Hey, if y'all are down, y'all are down. But again, they just kept taking little jabs at me whenever they could. You know, and again, I've never said anything fucking bad about them here. You know, I never even blocked them. Death Punch is still listed as an admin. You know, so but I was like, I'll come on the live stream if I'm invited by both of you. You know, and they're like, "Well, why wouldn't you be?" But then Death Punch just kept making jabs, just like, you know, like, "Well, if he comes in, I won't show up." You know, like little fucking quips and shit like that. You know, and like, listen, you know, this is probably the one negative thing I will say. I am the last person you want to play passive aggressive with, because if there was a passive aggressive fucking Olympics, I am a 4-time gold medalist. All right. Do not play that game with me. You know? So anyway, so after that, I went on a live one night. I was just like, you know what? Let's just fucking throw down the gauntlet. You know? So I sent Taylor a message. I was like, "Listen, you know, like, y'all were very cordial to me the other day. I was very cordial to you, except for your little jabs that you're throwing at me. So, like, fuck, I'm live right now. You want to come hash this shit out? I'm live right now. Come in, we'll talk it out." And she sends me a message back like, "Why do you even want me in there or in your life if I treat you like garbage?" I was like, "You know what? It's an open invitation. You can come if you want." You know, and they never showed up. So, David, here we are. Oh, and by the way, I don't know what to call this. Harry Balls' sister's brother is Mike Cunt. Just so you know. Well, look, the next time they go live, I'm in that room if I can be. Yeah, that was something they said. That was something Def Punch said during that live. Because, like I said, I probably talked for like this amount of time, but I was in there for this amount of fucking time. You know, because like I said, they kept throwing their little fucking jabs and shit at me and shit. Which I was like, okay, all right. So I guess it's you. But like one of the things they said, there were just Def Punch was just like, man, I wish David would come in, man. Like that's what he said. He was like, I wish David would come in, man. You know. I mean, things were said. Yeah, I admit I have a temper and shit. You know, I ain't gonna sit here and say I don't have a fucking temper. I know I do. I've cut off people for less than that. One person at Hy-Vee once said, I don't really care to me, and I haven't spoke to the bitch since. And here I am being the bigger person saying, like, hey, let's all hash it out. Let's talk this shit out and shit. You know? And they want to shit on me. Usually it'd be the other way around. If it was anybody else, I'd be telling you a different story right now, and there'd be a whole lot more fucking bullshittery in that story. I'd be fucking throwing every jab I can at them. If it was anybody else in this fucking story. Look at the other people I've talked about in my lives. You know? I merely just told people what happened. And then on top of that, like, I put in one of my streams one time, I put fake ass friends. I put that in my title. They thought that was about them. It was actually a shot towards Jay. Because, you know, Jay was acting funny there for a bit and shit. So they thought it was them. You know? And they took that, you know, like, fuck. See, if you would have came over here and talked to me about it, then like, fuck, you would have known. Have no fear. Conflict resolution is my strong suit, but I think there it goes. If not, I'll get some flex tape. It can hold up a boat in water. It can fix this. Well, good luck, pal. I tried. I did notice that Def Punch did unblock me on Facebook. So, progress? Devin, what's up, man? How's work? Work is actually fine. I haven't wanted to kill anybody in a couple weeks, so that's good. There's only one person I just really want to fucking like. I could care less. If he fell into the fucking deep fryer tomorrow, I really wouldn't give a shit. Devin, you still didn't watch my movie. I'm still left on delivered there, pal. Or at least the last I checked. Hold on. Has it been busier since the virus? It was like the first 2 weeks, like when all this shit started. Oh yeah, it was hell on earth, you know. But it's kind of like went back to normal business. Every now and then we'll get a night where it's just like, oh, like tonight. Tonight was one of those days where I was like, oh fuck, man, I actually have to work tonight, man. You know, like fuck, I just want to sit here. Like fuck, I don't want to do anything. I actually have to do shit. You know, but hey, Riley, why aren't you a delivery driver instead? You make bank. You would think that, but Harry Balls got killed by Jack Mehoff. Where did you send it? On Yes. I'll try not to show your personal shit, but Okay, I'll stop. That's all. Dude, you didn't go for the Mike Hunt one, though. Found it. There it is. About damn time. Don't you go watch it right now. I'm live. And now David left. Motherfucker, I haven't been here in 40 days. And he left. For some reason it wasn't showing up. Why? Because I'm white? A lot of Facebook messages. How do you have a lot of Facebook messages? You jeeping around with somebody? No, not Hale. Black Panther. I couldn't get the fucking fist in frame. Please don't cause more trouble for me than what people fucking want to cause. That's kind of the reason why I haven't been uploading like regular videos and shit lately. How frequent are they live? Beats me. They don't really have like a frequency. Kind of hoping they're live soon. Well, you know, David, in the meantime, you could get yourself a copy of Stories No One Asked For by me to keep it busy, to tie you over while you're waiting for him to get live. You know, just saying. $15 for the book, $2 for shipping in the United States, $3 to Canada, no orders to West Virginia. David, that's one. I have time for your tomfoolery. No, he doesn't live in Indonesia. He lives in fucking New York. You can be curious all you want. I'm not going to find out that information unless you're fucking living there. That Jesus loving God. Rizzo came in here like one night a couple weeks ago. He just said, hey. And I was like, Rizzo, what's up? It's been a while. And that's it. I haven't seen that motherfucker since. Is that Big Bird behind you? Yeah, that's Big Bird over there. I watched The Art of Dancing in the Rain. It was sad as fuck. Didn't watch that one. What was the last thing I watched? Oh, Birds of Prey. I recently bought that on Blu-ray, so I watched that. Still kind of working my way through the 80s Twilight Zone. The 80s Twilight Zone is just like the 50s one, man. Like when they hit hard. But when they miss, it's just like, what the fuck, man? There was one I literally had to watch like fucking 4 times before I understood it. Thankfully, it was short. But like I literally had to watch this one like fucking 4 times before I understood what happened. I was just like, what the fuck is going on in this? Like, what the hell? And I found like the 4th time, I was just like, okay, all right, I get it now. Some of them are just boring as fuck. Like there was this one episode called The Star. You know, I was just like, oh my god, dude's wife and dog died. Then his in-law sued him for custody. So fucked up. Damn. Did not expect that synopsis with a title called Art of Dancing in the Rain. From the makers of Marley and Me. Oh, makes sense now. I didn't even see the whole Marley and Me, man. I just saw the scene at the end. Money sent, my guy. Did you leave an address? I forgot to mention that. Because now I'm just going to accept it as a very generous donation. Hey, what's going on, baby? It's Brett. It's what's going on, my man. Oh, yeah, that's right, I do. Okay. Did you Venmo it? Okay. All right. I was about to say, because nothing's popping up here in fucking PayPal. I have to look on my other phone then. But yeah, I think your address is in the Boarded Heart fucking messenger. Let's see. If I can get to my messages. Nope. I do kind of miss making these art pieces. I was actually thinking about that the other day. I kind of miss making these. But shit, nobody was buying them. Oh fuck, how do I get to my inbox? Shit. Ah, there it is. See older messages. Ah, got it. All right. Well, you're not gonna let me copy it, you fucking bastard. This stupid phone. All right, fuck it. We'll just screenshot it. Boom, done. All right, awesome. Got it. All right. So finally, we got a good mix of people talking. It only took me 57 minutes. I watched some of the To Catch a Predator, Washington, D.C. You wouldn't believe those guys. A special ed teacher and a rabbi. Yeah. The rabbi. The Washington, D.C. one's okay. And that dude who got naked in the garage for coming in. Dude, there's like one in Florida. Like the conversation he has is just like once he comes, like they end up talking about like, I think like he's gonna put on whipped cream and then have the cat lick it off. Like that's the plan. So like literally the second he walks through the door, like the door closes, boom, he's stripping and shit. That's it. And he walks in naked and shit. And Chris Hansen just comes out like, you want to sit down for a second? You know, like he doesn't even do that. Like fucking like, so what's up tonight? No, he just comes right out. You want to put some clothes on? That's like one of the Florida ones that I told you about, man. But the DC one's okay. The rabbi was interesting because he kind of lunged at Chris, but that's about it. Why didn't he drive to the because they wanted to use that cat. In fact, hold on, let me just see here. Hold on. Yeah, Marvin. Here it is. Oh, listen.
Emily, call. Hold on, Stace.
Damn it. They don't have like the actual. They just have the unseen tapes. Oh, I want the unseen tapes.
Yeah, here we go. Cindy. She's talking to this man, Marvin Lackhand, screen name.
Alright. Okay, yeah. Like, whatever you want. I guess totally naked, because that was the deal, right?
This is a man who apparently sticks to a deal. He walks in the back door, takes off all his clothes in the laundry room, and goes in search of the decoy.
Right. Why did you take a seat? How was Cookie? I made that because I'm going to pull it. It was kind of a little surprise.
You want to explain yourself?
Oh, okay. Now I see Devin got a little creative when he Venmo'd you. May I also request a picture or a funny jail, or a funny verse? What do you mean a funny verse? Like what the fuck? What the hell do you mean by funny verse? I know HC wanted a fucking picture of a penis drawn. So I was like, all right, I guess. Bought a 2-pound bag of Sour Patch watermelon. Worst idea ever. Yeah, I was just talking about that at the Dollar Tree yesterday with my sister. I'm getting tired of Sour Patch Kids getting in fucking everything lately. You know, they're getting in fucking ice cream. They're getting in fucking cereal. Now they're in Chips Ahoy. Shit's getting too far. Oh, listen, I want a top quality drawing. I don't want a penis. I want something like Picasso or Rembrandt. Well, then you're asking the wrong motherfucker. I don't know what the hell you asking about. Motherfucker, I'm an abstract artist. Or a sculptor, I think would be the better term for what I fucking do. I saw the Chips Ahoy. I almost bought them, but I just... Like that just doesn't sound appetizing to me. That's right, something abstract. Okay, by abstract, I mean my board game art, and that costs fucking money. Because a lot of time and shit goes into that. All right, make you think. I'm just going to leave it blank, and you can just fucking imagine the fucking art there. That'll make you think. Like, I'm going to come out with an album. It's just going to be a fucking blank CD, and I'm just going to be like, y'all just have to imagine the fucking music, man. Y'all are going to be so dumb, y'all just be like, I fucking hear it. Like the Pet Rock. God, the Pet Rock. That's what I'm doing. That's going to be my next fucking scheme to make money. The book worked. You know? I'm writing a second one. I mean, fuck. We're going to see how well that second one works, though. Then the album. But there's going to be no music on it. People are like, you made an album? I'm like, fuck yeah. Dude, there's nothing on here. I'm like, dude, it's like it's a concept album, man. You have to fucking imagine the music there, man. Listen, man, if a banana can sell, who knows what your untouched piece of paper will go for. Well, I'll probably draw it on the inside cover. I've been writing personalized messages and the drawings on the inside cover here. So that will be where your drawing or verse. Still, you never still explained to me what the hell you meant by verse, but whatever. Next time I go to Half Price Books, I think I'm going to take like 5 fucking copies and just leave them there. Oh, sir, you left these. No, I did not. Please price them and alphabetize them, please. I saw that banana. Didn't it sell for like $200K for a damn banana? Yeah, and someone I think ate it. God, that better be a damn good banana for $200,000. Don't get me wrong, I like a good banana, but for $200,000, holy shit! And I did have, I was going to do a digital version of the book, like I explained a couple lives ago. All I got to do is press a button on the website, and the book will go digital. But when I went through all that bullshit back in February, there were people saying, they're like, oh, I'm going to buy a copy just so I can scan it and we can all laugh at it. So with me selling them through me, I can dictate who gets one and who doesn't. That's why there's no orders going to West Virginia. That's why if like a random YouTube account comes in here and they're just like, I want a book, and I go to your channel and there's like no fucking subscribers and your channel is just made, I'm not going to sell you a book. Whereas if I make it digital on Amazon and Barnes and Noble, I have no power over that. So that's why I'm not making it digital. Maybe the second one. This one's probably, yeah, exactly. You know, I know, like, my baby mama was just like, "Are you going to send the kiddo one?" I was like, "Yeah, of course." And so I was like, "It's for when she's older," you know, obviously. So I asked the baby mama, I was like, "You didn't happen to read it, did you?" She was like, "I did. I read some of it." And then she was like, "Are you sure you wanted to read this?" I was like, "Yeah. I mean, when she's old enough to read. I'm not saying like, wait till she's 11. And I'm like, here you go, read up, you know." And she was like, "No, I was just asking because some of the stories in there are pretty personal. I didn't want you to be embarrassed." I was like, "Trust me, if I was going to be embarrassed, I would put them in the fucking book. There's worse stories I could have put in that fucking book." I think the only ones that I feel are really personal is one of the quickie stories. Um, the Tatiana story, I think, is really personal. I think a couple of the quickie stories are. That's pretty much about it. All the rest are just like fun little stories. Oh no, the Moon River story, that's really personal. Uh, yeah, that's about all the like really personal ones in there. It's good that you guys talk so openly. It doesn't happen. We didn't at first. Like I swear, I could fucking sneeze wrong, and she'd fucking lose her shit. Like that is like no exaggeration, man. I once made a joke, like she once said, she was like, "Okay, you can call her later." And as a joke, I was just like, "Oh, well, thank you for your permission." I didn't mean anything by it. I just meant like, "Hey, thanks for the permission." Oh my god, you would have. Oh my god, that was hell on fucking earth. After I said that, I mean, it was a long time before, because like she even said, she was like, "We're not friends." Oh, okay, fine, fuck then. You know, I mean, it got pretty bad at one point. And then like one day we're like World War III, more like World War fucking 9. Like that's how fucking bad, you know. Um, but one day like we're talking about the kiddo, we're discussing something, and then like she just all of a sudden broke out. She was like, you do know I'm sorry about what happened, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, like whatever. You can say you're sorry about." In my mind, I'm like, "You can say you're sorry about what happened all you want. I don't really give a fuck." Because fucking what you and the last girlfriend did, I have permanent fucking trust issues from here on fucking out. And plus what Hy-Vee did. So like I have so many fucking trust issues, it's not even fucking funny. So and she was like, "Well, because we're friends, right?" And I was like, "No. You clearly said that we're not fucking friends. So don't even give me that shit." And she was like, "Well, that wasn't really me saying that. It was her husband saying it and shit." So like it was, oh god, it's just fucking weird. It took a long time to get to where we are now. Like the first year I moved here, I asked if I could put the kid on my taxes. That's where I went wrong. Yeah. Yeah, I wish she would have figured that out when we were together. Because when we were together, she wouldn't work. She wouldn't go out and get a job. Now she has a job. She's like a manager at a Target. And shit, a department manager at a Target. You know. She wouldn't cook dinner. Now she cooks dinners and shit. Shit, I used to call at my job at like fucking 10:30 when I got off at 11. I'm like, can you throw that frozen pizza in the oven? So by the time I get there, it's done. Yeah, sure. I get there like 11:15. Hey, where's that pizza at? Oh yeah. Forgot about it. I gave you one job. One job all fucking day. Well, I was taking care of the kid. Well, kid's been asleep fucking 3 hours. It's 11 o'clock. Don't fuck with me. Exactly. Like, I've been on my feet for fucking 8 hours at a fucking soul-sucking job that I didn't like anyway, you know? Because here. I won't make y'all wait for a book for this fucking shit. I don't know if I've told you guys this shit before. Here's the fucking story. So when she coaxed me into fucking moving in with her and her fucking mom and shit like that, she was just like, okay, well, you could work and, we'll give you a ride to your job and everything like that. But she was like, well, you have to work in the Franklinton, Wake Forest area because, my mom doesn't drive a lot of places. Okay, so I'm looking for jobs in the Franklinton, Wake Forest area. So I'm asking the baby mama at the time. I'm just like, so does your mom drive to Target? And she says, yeah. I was like, okay, cool, Target. And does your mom drive here? Yeah, she drives here. Cool. What about here? Yeah, she drives here. And she was like, why? I was like, because I'm going to apply for jobs at these places and such. She was just like, oh, no, you have to work at Food Line. Fuck you mean I got to work at Food Line? And she was like, well, she's not going to, drive you to another job and everything. I was just like, so hypothetically, baby mama, if Target pays me, $15 an hour, whereas Food Line is going to pay me $8 an hour, I have to work at Food Line? And she was like, yeah, pretty much. So I was already fucked. I was already fucked right there. So I already didn't want to fucking be there. I didn't even want to move in with her. We had that fucking fight. We had like a fucking 6-day fight over that bullshit about moving in with her fucking mom and shit. Then I fucking move in with her and shit. Then I get fucking stuck with this fucking soul-sucking goddamn job. People are just shitty sometimes. You're telling me. So I didn't even fucking want to work there and shit. Shit, there was sometimes I was trying to get fired. Because I knew if I got fired, I couldn't work anywhere else. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to have to leave. So I was like, fuck, let me just raise some fucking hell while I'm at it. Thankfully, she gave me the reason to fucking leave. Actually, no, I was actually planning to fucking leave. I told her, I was like, I can't fucking live here anymore. Because, like, I'm like, it was literally, like, there was one day where, like, I was like, I'm going to fucking kill myself. I'm going to fucking go take a bath and just fucking drown myself in the fucking tub. Like, I have fucking had it with your fucking mom. In the way she fucking talks to me and treats me and shit. I have fucking had it with this fucking bullshit. I am done. Like, it got to the point where, like, I went and saw a doctor. And I may have told this story before on here, too. But, again, I'll tell it again just in case. I didn't. But I finally got fucking health insurance. Toxic situation for sure. Toxic would have been a fucking improvement. But I finally got health insurance because I had a kid. So through the state, I was able to get health insurance. I was like, oh, fucking A, man. And I knew I was fucked up. I knew I had fucking some form of fucking depression. I just needed fucking medicine for it and shit like that. When you When used the kid do use the what? When used the kid do use the grandma? What the fuck are you at? Anyway, so I finally get to go to the doctor, right? So I finally found this doctor I go to and shit like that. And I'll admit there was some translation. David's drunk, yeah. So they're like, what brings you in today? I was like, listen, I've been diagnosed depressed before, and I've been unmedicated for fucking years, and I really need to just get back on some medicine because shit's getting bad lately. And like, when you see the kid, do you see the baby moms? Yeah, and like we're cordial and shit. We'll say hi and shit like that, ask how we are and shit like that. But and we like had our good days and shit. Like, we'll fucking joke around and shit like that. But like, she was somebody that like she was one of the people that tried to tell me how to fucking raise my kid, and shit like that. That was the problem. And plus other shit, a whole bunch of fucking problems there. So anyway, I go to the doctor and they're just like, oh, so you're depressed? I was like, yeah. And they're just like, they asked, are you suicidal? Okay. Now, the way I took that question was, have you thought about it? Like, fuck, if, have you thought about killing yourself? And like, fuck, at this point, yeah, I've thought about it once or twice. But did I have a plan in place? Like, if I left that fucking office right there, was I going to blow my brains out? Probably not. But to them, that's how they took the question. They took it as like, are you suicidal? And when I said yes, that's how they took the fucking question. Where like, if I left that office right now, I'm just going to go fucking blow my brains out and shit. So I was on lockdown in that fucking office for 3 hours. They would not let me leave or anything. I was like, why can't I just go? And they're just like, because if you leave, then it's a liability on us. I was like, understandable. So they had to call a social worker in. And the social worker comes in, and she was just like, so I hear you're suicidal. I was like, listen, I think we got something misunderstood here. And I explained what I just explained to you about the fucking questions and shit. And they're just like, okay, well, I mean, tell me, let's talk. What's going on? So I had to give them my info, name, number, social security number, shit like that. Got to be real careful. Yeah, I learned that the hard way. So, and then she was like, all right, well, let's talk. What's going on? So I basically tell her like all my grievances at home, first time father, shit like that, living with her fucking crazy ass fucking mom and shit, stupid ass shit. Like, what do you mean? She doesn't know how to pump gas and shit, just shit, just letting it all flow and shit like that. And, and she was like, well, what brought you in here today? I was like, I've been diagnosed before. And like, I know if I can just get on some medicine and shit, like it'll somewhat regulate me and like, fucking, I won't be so on edge and shit like that. And, and she was like, okay, little did I know that they brought in this social worker they were questioning me whether or not they're going to haul my ass off to the loony bin. I wasn't aware of that until she fucking sat across from me and said, she sat there, she's typing on her fucking computer, and she did this, and she was just like, okay, so here's my thing. So I'm not going to take you in today. And that's when I was like, what? You were going to take me in? She was like, and the reason why I'm not going to take you in is because, one, it looks like you're taking care of yourself. You're showering, you're bathing and shit like that. And I was like, okay. And she was like, two, you're self-aware of your problem. You came in here today knowing you had a problem. And I think for that, I don't think I need to haul you in anywhere. I was just like, I didn't know that was on the table. I didn't know hauling my ass in was fucking an option here and shit. So they prescribed me the fucking medicine that I fucking wanted. At the time, it was Cymbalta. I would later get switched over to Zoloft, but at the time it was Cymbalta, and I was good for a while. I was good, but then shit just got fucking crazy again. I finally just had to fucking leave for a while. Went and visited here for a month, and it was supposed to be a vacation, but it was more like the fucking Hunger Games after a while. Yeah, she seemed like a good one. Yeah, she was real cool. She was real chill and everything, Like when I was telling her about what happened and shit like that, like I throw my little quips and jokes and shit too, and she'd be like, that's good, type it on her computer and shit. But then she'd ask me, she'd be like, "Are you showering? And shit, do you find the motivation to go shower?" I was like, yeah, I shower. Like I'm thinking too, like, what the fuck kind of question is that? She was like, "Do you work?" I was like, "Yeah, I work right over," because like my doctor's office is like right in front of Food Line. I'm like, "Yeah, I work right over here." She was like, "Do you call in to work?" I was just like, "Oh God, what?" I try not to, but like, fuck, if there's like 7 snowflakes on the ground, they make me call in to fucking work because they won't drive in the snow. It's fucking bullshit. That's the kind of rant I would go on. And she's like, "Okay, type in her computer." But then, like I said, at the end, she was just like, "All right, I'm not going to take you in to the hospital because you're self-aware of this problem and you seem to still be taking care of yourself, and you don't have that was the other one. You don't have a plan. Like I didn't have a plan to fucking kill myself. She was like, "You don't have any kind of plan or some shit." So that was like the other reason and shit. But in retrospect, I wish she would have hauled my ass off to the loony. Don't get me wrong. I love my kid. She's fucking awesome. I mean, yeah, I only got to live with her for a year, but my kid's fucking awesome. Whenever I get to go see her and shit, man, I have a fucking blast seeing her. Hell, even when I get to talk to her on the phone, man, I crack her the fuck up. She cracks me up sometimes. Fucking love my kid. But in retrospect, I wish they would have hauled my ass off to the fucking loony bin. Because when I came and, vacationed here and it turned into the fucking Hunger Games and I had to go back, couldn't even imagine living in something like that. I'd have a mental breakdown. I think I did. I did. I know I've said this one before and y'all have heard it, but like I said, I used to just find excuses to fucking go outside and smoke cigars just because you couldn't smoke in the house, obviously. But like I would fucking just find excuses to go outside. I'd start fucking arguments just so I can go outside, and it would work for a little while, but then the baby mama would need help with the kid and shit. Elaborate just a bit, if you will. By which I mean, like, okay, shit was just getting a little too fucking ripe between me and her mom and shit. And like, being a parent is overwhelming and shit like that. And so my mom offered, she was like, "Well, why don't you come visit here for a bit?" Because I knew if I stayed in that house any longer, somebody was going to end up dead, whether it be me, her mom, somebody was going to fucking die, So at first, her mom and my baby mama were like, "Oh yeah, cool, yeah, go visit, relax, shit like that." Yeah, but you were no. At the time, I was living in North Carolina. I was just visiting Iowa. I visited here before I even lived here. So, and by when I say Hunger Games is because the only reason I was able to visit because my mom and sister paid for my bus ticket here. So I was like, awesome. So I had tax refund money to come here and spend. Now, any reasonable person, if I said, here's X amount of money, this should last you till this date if you budget correctly. All right. So on this date, you buy the kid, because like we only had to buy diapers for the kid every 2 weeks. All right. I mean, I had the shit down to a fucking science, So I was like, okay, here's your money for the month because I'm going to be gone for 1 month. Okay. Here's your money for the month. You'll buy the diapers on this day right here. Boom. You'll have this and this and this and this. Done. Cool. Yeah. Awesome. Fantastic. I get to the fucking bus station. The bus station. I haven't even I'm not even on the fucking bus. I messaged the baby mama on Facebook. And I'm like, "So, how's the kiddo doing?" And she's like, "Oh, she's crying a lot. She knows you're gone." I was like, "Aw." I was like, "Well, just rock her. Give her some Eskimo kisses. She's good." And she was like, "Why don't you just stay for 2 weeks?" You're funny. That's good. She was serious. She was like, "No, just stay for 2 weeks and come back." I was like, no, you know, my mom and sister don't have a lot of money, and they paid a lot of money for his bus ticket. So, I don't know. I need to clear my head. Well, exactly. So, after that argument, first of many that month, I get on the bus. I get to Iowa. We're fine. And the first night I'm there, that is so fucking toxic. It's making me mad, dude. I lived it, man. What the fuck you talking about? So the first fucking night I'm there, I get a phone call from the baby mom. Cool, no problem. Hey, what's up? Hey, could you maybe send me some more money tomorrow? Cool, how much do you need? 70? Fuck you need $70 for? Well, I only have 30 left of the money. Now, I left her $100. All right, now, again, any reasonable person, especially with our budget and shit, could have made that $100 work for the month. Because like I said, kid only needed diapers every 2 weeks. So there's 40 right there in 2 weeks and shit like that. But, I mean, in retrospect, I'm thinking with my brain and not her fucking crazy-ass psycho mom brain. Okay? Because, like, here, with my mom and sister and shit like that, every now and then, my mom will say, hey, let's go to dinner. So me and my sister and my mom will go to dinner. And guess what? My mom will say, it's on me. Awesome. Cool. Fantastic. That's really nice of you, Mom. Thanks. Or sometimes my mom will say, hey, y'all want to go to dinner? I want to go to fucking Olive Garden. Hey, that sounds like a good time. But you two have to pay for yourselves. Okay, shit. All right, let's go. Her mom is always the second one I just explained. All right? So, the next day, I end up fucking money gramming another $100 to her. So I'm like, all right, now she should be set, though. Because the fucking diapers and fucking, she's set for the fucking month. Every fucking night. Every night she is calling me, and there is something. There is something wrong. There is a fucking argument. Hey, why don't you just stay to 2 weeks and come back? No, I am staying the month. I am not going to waste my mom and sister's money, who don't have a lot, to fucking waste their ticket like this. That's all you ever care about is money. And finally, one night I came into the living room. My mom and sister are sitting there. She's on the phone. I was like, you know what? If we're going to do this, hold on. Good night, everybody. Walked outside, and she was like, that's it. We're done. I was like, oh, okay. Dead. Called her back. I was like, I'll be there for my stuff in June then. Goodbye. Okay, 10 minutes after that one, because she knew she knows me. I ain't fucking playing. She said, no, I'm sorry. So, anyway, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. How many times did I try and commit suicide that month? 6. So, about 6 more times she asked me to send money. Which after the 6th time, I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? The 6th time, I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. Because after the 5th time, I was like, this is the last time I'm sending money. You have to budget this. Okay, all right. That's like her favorite thing to do. You tell her something and she says, oh, okay. And she just turns around and does it again. That's like her fucking favorite pastime, I think. But anyway. So the 6th time she asked me to send money, I was just like, that's it. I'm over this shit. She was like, you know what? Just don't come back then. Don't come back and everything. Then I hear her mom in the background say something along the lines of like, if he doesn't send that money, tell him don't to come back. Don't tell him don't come back. And I was like, I told her straight up. I was like, if she says that again, I fucking won't come back. You understand me? And then shit just got quiet for a second. I was like, how much do you need? She was like, $25. I was like, 25 is on the way. So I get back to that shit's drug addiction on both of them. So here's where shit gets even fucking wackier. Okay? I get back to North Carolina, right? And oh God, at this point, I really don't want to fucking be there. You know, again, I love my kid. You know, at this point, my kid's learning how to crawl and everything. You know, like she's getting to that. She was at that age where, like, when I walked in the door from work, she's like crawling to me, and I'm like, "What's up, kid?" You know, she's got to that age and shit. So, but like, I'm gonna fucking if one fucking thing goes wrong, I'm gonna fucking kill someone. You know. So then, like, her mom bitched that, like, apparently I never clean a dish, which I'm just like, okay, so let me get this right. Her brother, who lives with us at the time, puts a plate in there. He doesn't have to clean it. Doesn't say a word, but I put a plate in there. Don't clean it. I get bitched at. All right, we'll solve this problem real quick. I went out and bought paper plates, plastic silverware, plastic cups. That was a problem solved. Don't have to use your fucking silverware, plates, all that shit anymore. And I bought like the jumbo packs too, man. Like I bought those little shitty fucking paper plates, those little fucking ones where you get like 9,000 for $1. You know? Was the brother older than you? No, he was younger than me. So now it's to the point where, like, there was something about, I can't remember how I got to it, but it got to the point where I was like, fine, I just won't eat anything she makes. That one hit her. That one hit her hard for some reason. I don't know why. But that one hit her mom hard for some reason. I don't know why. But I was just like, fine, I just won't eat anything she makes. You know? And I remember the night it fucking hit her, man. Again, I think I've told this one before, but I bought frozen burritos at the Dollar Tree. Okay? Because they just opened up a Dollar Tree in Franklin. Franklinton was not a fucking big town. Yeah, I was cool with them. We had like one little altercation, but we fucking squashed that real quick. You know, like once I heard he was mad about something, I was just like, oh, shit, I'm going to go talk to him. Because I thought he was stealing cigars from me. And I didn't really think it was him. I suggested it. I was like, I think it's Craig doing it and shit. And he heard me say that. And he didn't like that. So I went out there and squashed it. I was like, listen, man, I didn't say it was you. All right, and all this shit. Anyway, we just opened up a Dollar Tree in Franklinton. Because Franklinton's a small town, so them opening up a Dollar Tree and shit was kind of big. So I was like, fucking hey, man. So I went and bought some frozen burritos. You know, no problem. Her mom made dinner that night, but, you know, baby mama was going out and shit. So I asked her, I was like, hey, while you're out there, can you throw one of my frozen burritos in the microwave for me? She goes, sure, no problem. You know? Now I'm laying, like, right there by the door. Like, you'd have to see the room to really fucking get it, but, like, the bed was, like, right by the door. So, like, if I laid on the foot of the bed, I can literally, like, look into the kitchen and shit. Will, did you have diarrhea from the burritos? It's okay. I know you did. No, not from these burritos. So here's where it hit her mom. Baby mama puts the fucking burritos in the microwave. Or the burrito, because it was like one of those extra long ones and it fucking broke. So anyway, not relevant. So she puts it in the fucking microwave, and the next thing I hear her mom saying, like, oh, he doesn't want my cooking anymore. And baby mama was just like, no, he just bought burritos and just, you know, he just wanted a burrito and stuff tonight. And then, like, her mom fucking flipped shit. No, that's fine then. Never mind. And I'm just in the room chuckling. I'm just like, you know, because I'm just like, oh, I've done it. I finally fucking hit a goddamn nerve with her. I was like, yes. You know? Oh, it was so good. It was shit. I lost like fucking 15 pounds for a while. I lost a lot of weight for a while. Trailer. It was a fucking single wide trailer. But the thing that really sent me over the edge was I got off of work one day and there was a fucking thing on. No, we woke up one morning. That's what it was. We woke up one morning and there was a thing on the door. It was like a list of things to fucking do. You know, which, okay, fine. But it was like, now I used to wear a t-shirt, you know, because obviously, you know, I'm not going to fucking go shirtless around there and shit. 6 people in a trailer. Yeah. Let's see. It was me, baby mama, the kiddo, her brother, sometimes her cousin. I her mom, her dad, and her brother's kid. Forgot what story I was telling. It's probably my worst nightmare you just described. And like her dad built shit, so like he added on to the trailer and shit. Like the room that we stayed in was all the room we stayed in, the area we stayed in was all added on and shit. Something about a note. Oh, the note. That's right. So we get up one morning. There's like a note of shit, and like I said, I didn't walk around there shirtless, So I wore a short and I wore a shirt and I wore like my boxer briefs and shit. I'm a boxer brief guy, So, and that's what I wore, So, male or female cousin? Female. She was like, at the time, she was like 12, 13. She would only come over like every now and then and shit because like, her mom was like, the cousin's mom had like some fucking issues of her own and shit. So like sometimes she would be with us, sometimes she wouldn't. It was fucking weird. Anyway, so one of the first things on this fucking thing was don't wear underwear around the house. And I was like, what? She wants me to fucking freeball it? Like, what the hell? So I had to go out and buy these fucking like $15 sleep shorts and shit, so like, oh God, it was ridiculous. Plus, it was like this, and this all on here and shit, which I was just like, that's how we're going to play, huh? Then on top of all that, one of the main things they told me when I moved in, they were just like, oh, they'll always give you a ride back and forth to work and you don't have to pay for gas or anything. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Now all of a sudden I have to pay for that gas. Which, okay, fine. You want me to pay for gas? That's cool. Here's what fucking sent me over the edge one time, So we're driving around. I think we're about to go to Walmart or some shit. And I'm in the front seat because I usually sat in the front because I'm a bit, I'm a heftier fellow. I rarely sat in the back, unless they really needed me to sit with the kiddo and shit. Time to get out. Oh, no, right. I'll tell you about that in a second. Or what I did. So one day, her mom looks at me and says, oh, do you have that 20 for gas? I was like, oh, yeah, sure, yeah. So I get my wallet, I hand her the 20. She takes the 20 that I hand her for gas that she wants. She wants me to start paying for gas all of a sudden, even though they told me I don't have to. But now they want $20 for gas every 2 weeks. Okay? So she takes the $20 for gas. She picks up the cousin's fucking photos, like photos for school. She puts the 20 in there and seals it. I was like, I wanted to say something, but I was like, I'm just going to cause more fucking shit if I fucking say something. Because I'm just like, you wanted $20 every 2 weeks for gas and you're using it for fucking pictures? I was going to lose it. What did your mom and sister say before you went back? I bet they can't. I mean, they were fine with the baby mama at some point. Like once they fucking found out she cheated on me and shit, they're not real big fans of her. It's more like, we tolerate her because she's the mother of his baby, But like there was a short time where she did live with us. And, they thought she was okay, I would assume, But once they found out she did what she did, that's when they were just like, fuck her, But it's just like, all right, but she is the mother of, my baby. So they're just like, all right, I guess we'll tolerate her. That's a lot just for driving you to work in the same town. Yeah, but you gotta understand, small town, but like they live like fucking far away. You'd have to live there to really trust me. It's the money was justified. Like the amount was justified. Trust me. You'd have to live there to understand it. Like everything is like out of the fucking way. Like, hold on, do I have an index card around here? Yeah. So, like, just for example's sake, Okay, imagine this square right here as the town, okay? And this is like the road. And that's where you live, you know? So, like, they live out in the fucking boondocks and shit. So then you gotta think every day, oh, here we are in town. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, let's go back. You know, so it again, it's one of those things you have to fucking see to really get it. But oh, I can't believe you didn't just move into your house in Iowa. I did once she fucking cheated on me. Yeah, I think it was like 7 miles each way, so 14 miles a day. You know, I can't believe. Oh yeah, and speaking of which, can't believe you didn't just move your house in Iowa. My mom actually gave the baby mama an offer one time, like, why don't you guys just move in here? We have a room for the kiddo, you know, and you guys can just move in here and such. And now I'm not a part of this conversation when this is happening. This is all baby mama and my mom. So I see her on the phone and she's like, okay. And then she looks at me and then she's like, okay, let's do it. And she was like, all right. I was like, so now I have to start saving money for this move. Okay. We're going to move in August. It's fucking May. Okay. So this is fucking nuts. Especially because it's the house you live in, right? Oh, yeah, that's probably a few minutes. Oh, I read that already. So we're fucking. So we're planning on moving in August. Me, her, the kiddo. So I was like, what are we going to tell your mom? And she was just like, oh, we'll figure it out later. It's May. Leave it in August. Okay, fair. We'll figure it out then. I am saving every fucking penny I can. I am eating fucking ramen. I'm eating cup of noodles. I'm living on fucking hot dogs, which, I mean, for a while I couldn't stand fucking hot dogs because I was eating so many hot dogs. Because I would buy like a fucking, 86 pack of fucking hot dogs for like fucking $9, and that would last me like fucking 2 weeks. I'd be eating like 2-3 hot dogs a fucking day, just trying to save every fucking penny I can to get here. I mean, of course, getting the kids essentials, diapers, whatever the fucking kid needs. But then, dumbass whore doesn't understand that we're trying to save money. Oh, let's go to Bojangles. Fuck Bojangles, man. God, I cannot stand another North Carolina chicken joint, just in case we're not clear. Fuck that place. All right. I'm so fucking over Bojangles. If I ever date another girl from North Carolina and they want to go to Bojangles, I'm dumping that bitch right then and there. Unless she has like a 24 karat gold pussy or in the biggest titties I've ever fucking seen in my life. But whatever. So, I'm just like, we're trying to save money. And she's like, oh yeah, but we can go to Bojangles. I'm like, do I want to have an argument today? No, let's just go to Bojangles. It's like fucking July. We still haven't told her mom that we're leaving. I only have like $180 saved, So I'm just like, we're goddamn, we're just gonna be sucking dick. They get fucking money, both of us, me and her, not just her, just both of us, It's literally now we're like in the first week of August. We plan on leaving in 3 weeks, and then I forgot what it was that triggered it. Here goes $30. Thanks, Bojangles. Oh my god, fuck Bojangles. Oh no, it was a little cheaper because I stopped eating the shit. I couldn't fucking do it. Fuck Bojangles. Bro, don't ever eat like that unless it's an extreme emergency again. Yes, it's cheap food, but it's so bad in the long term. We're talking diabetes. Yes, I know you have it. High blood pressure, not worth it. Yeah, but I was just trying to do anything to save money. So now it's like 3 weeks and we're gonna move out. And I was just like, are we gonna fucking tell your mom or not? And she was like, well, I don't know if I want to go. I'm like, you're just now fucking realizing this? So I was like, all right. So I called my mom. I was like, she doesn't want to go. She was like, what do you mean she don't want to go? She just told me she doesn't want to move. She was like, what? You're supposed to leave in 3 weeks. I was like, don't tell me that, bro. And she was like, let me talk to her. I was like, yeah, here, hold on. Here, she wants to talk to you. No, she's just going to yell at me. She thinks you're going to yell at her. I'm not going to yell at her. Okay, here. She's not going to yell at you. Yes, she is. She's going to yell at me. I was like, you're going to talk to her, and I'm going to go take a bath. Because that was the only time. There was only 2 times I ever really got, well, 3 times technically. There was only 3 times I ever got fucking alone time to myself. One is when I took a shit. And even then, I didn't get really alone time. Sometimes she'd like to come in there and fucking see what's up and shit. You know? 2 was when I took a bath. Now, I'm usually a shower guy. But I knew if I took a bath, I got a couple minutes to relax. I had a portable DVD player that I bought. So, like, I put on, like, 1 episode of Corner Gas. You know? I knew that if I sat in there for like fucking 20 minutes, because that's all I had. If I sat in there for any longer, hey, where you at? Are you coming? Oh. So I knew I had like 22 minutes to lay in this bath. All right. And 3 was when I got pissed and went outside and smoked. That was the 3 times I had by myself. She seemed very immature. In a trailer, either 6 other people. Yeah. You know, so that was the day where I was like, I'm done. So she's out there talking to my mom on the phone, and I'm just laying in the bathtub, and I'm just like, I should just fucking drown myself. Because I can't fucking live here anymore. I can't fucking do it. Something really bad is going to happen. I don't know what. I don't know if it's I'm going to fucking snap, or like I'm just gonna fucking lose it and just kill myself. But like something bad is gonna fucking happen if I keep fucking staying here. You know? So I eventually told her, I was like, listen, I can't stay here no more. I gotta get the fuck out. You know? So I told her, I was like, my tax refund money, I gotta go. I mean, I will still support you and the kid, you know, but I can't fucking live here. Something bad is gonna happen. You know? So that gave her all the ammunition she needed to start cheating on me. So, in a trailer with 6 other people. Let's take a look at me. Sounds like the origin story to Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yep, that's how he fucking just started chainsawing people, man. He just had like one bad relationship, and that was it, man. Motherfucker just lost it. So thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Commend you, sir, on leaving. I mean, shit, at that point, I didn't really have a choice. That's a good idea. I wish I would have done that. Because I gave her the fucking option. I mean, it was a very simple fucking solution. You know, like I caught her cheating the first time. And she was like, well, what do you want me to do? I was like, stop talking to him. Simple. That's all you had to do. And then I busted you again. And, you know, we had it out for fucking 4 hours. You know? For 4 hours, we had a fucking argument. For 4 hours, we had a fucking argument. You know? And she was like, well, what do you want me to do? I was like, delete him from Facebook. Don't talk to him. And we can be over this. That's all you have to do. And she was like, well, I'm not going to delete him from Facebook. That's rude. Now, okay, remember that. Okay, I want you to remember that. She said, I'm not going to delete it from Facebook because that's rude. Long story short, too late. I'm here. All right. I'm going through some shit. You know, I have a lot of, you know, fucking emotions that I'm going through. You know, so I'm posting like some fucking videos and shit. I'm trying to get there. Like all that dark artist shit. You're welcome. Okay. No. You ready for this shit? all that dark artist shit that I posted, like it was originally on my Facebook page, and I moved it on to YouTube and shit. So, so she kept thinking that's about her, and I kept telling her, I was like, it's not about you. And she was like, well, it's about the kid. And I was like, it's not about the kid. Like she wasn't putting it together. You know, it was about him. You know, I'm like, it's about him. But she, no matter how many times I've said it, you know, she's like, I know these are about me. I'm like, they're not about you. She doesn't put it together. But anyway, so finally, she unadds me on Facebook. And I was like, why'd you unadd me on Facebook? And she was like, well, you know, the husband said that I should unadd you. I was like, so let me get this right. When I was fighting to save you, my ultimatum was delete him from Facebook and we'll be over this. But you couldn't do that because it was rude. But the second he says delete me and you do it and you don't find that rude. Oh yeah, P.S. by the way, in case you guys don't remember, she got married to the guy 19 days after she left me, by the way. Keep that shit in mind too. Oh no, shit, you gotta tell me, bro. Can't live with him. Can't live without him. And then, like when I actually got with the last girlfriend, I was just like, wow, she's actually like way better than the last one because like when I first got together with the last girlfriend, like if she texted me and I like left my phone like you know like in my room or something, and I was taking a shit, I would like text her right back like, hey, sorry, I was in the bathroom and shit like that, you know, like because like you know, fuck, that's what I was used to with the baby mama. Like if I fucking was taking a shit and left my phone in my room and like she texted me and I didn't text right back, oh my god. You know, or like if I was just doing something on my phone or some shit, you know, like watching a video and I didn't text back right away, oh my god. So like with the last girlfriend, like if I said like you know, hey, sorry, I was taking a shit, you know, sorry, I missed your text, she'd be like, that's fine. You know, I'm like, oh, okay, like I wasn't used to it. You know, I mean, yeah, she ended up cheating on me too, but you know, whatever. Just find a semi-normal one, and it will be a lot smoother. What can I say? I like the crazies. You know what they say about the crazy ones. Huh? Crazy in bed. I wouldn't know about the bed thing. The last girlfriend only had sex with her in a car. I'd rather have a normal and have them. I'd rather have a normal and have them be normal in bed. I'm okay with a freak in the sheets, you know, up to a fucking degree. Gotta say night, man. All right, man. In fact, I should wrap it up too. I wanted to wrap it up at 10, but I got busy telling y'all that fucking story and shit. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. Okay. So yep, I'm gonna do it. That's gonna do it for me tonight. So stories no one asked for. Now only 15 copies left. That's right, 15 left. Thanks to David buying a copy. So if you'd like one, remember Venmo, PayPal in the description. $15 for a copy, $2 shipping in the United States, $3 in Canada. No orders to West Virginia, please. I don't know if there'll be a video this week like usual. So I've had a couple ideas the past few weeks, but you know, all my shit's under a microscope for the last few months because everybody's just like, oh, what's he gonna do? You know, so might be one, might not be, who knows. But there'll definitely be gaming on Tuesday. Might play some PUBG Mobile this time around. We might do that. Do a little something different. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love me some Dead by Daylight, but might do some PUBG Mobile, change it up a bit. You know, maybe some Critical Ops or something. Who knows? You know. But until next time, remember, keep the hobo population down and go down to your local train yard and kill a hobo. And as always, don't touch my bread because if the shit don't match, I'm not gonna fucking eat it. So be breezy.